Alright, so it's time for my remake on my review of SpongeBob Creature from the Krusty Krab, or as the DS version is called, SpongeBob CFTKK, because apparently the title is very long and it's very too hard to fit. So let's get on to this, and I'm going to be, not bumping the camera, I'm going to be making sure that I give a better review, perspective on this game, retrospective, whatever you want to call it. And this game is controlled strictly with the stylus. There is no button input whatsoever, except unless you want to pan the camera with the plus control pad. Why did I almost forget what it was called? And when it starts up, it does the best thing ever. There's that. CHQ. Who actually remembers CHQ? And it does that. I love that. That's awesome. You can touch that if you want, but you can also press A or start. There's my cleared file, which has pretty much everything. Now, so I can get everyone up to speed, whoever has not played the game before, I'm going to start with the tutorial level, Diesel Dreaming, because Diesel Dreaming is basically the tutorial level. Also look at the cutscene, because it's amazing, minus the audio quality. Oh, come on camera, please focus. Camera, please focus. There we go. SpongeBob's face is hilarious in that scene. Skip the dialogue. You don't need to listen to the dialogue. Yeah, you move SpongeBob and or your character in general by swiping over him with the stylus. And it's basically Mario vs. Donkey Kong 2 March of the Minis kind of gameplay. You swipe in any direction with the stylus, you swipe upward to jump, and you swipe downward to stop. Now, your character on the top screen represents that you're dreaming, so whenever... Because a jellyfish can escape from the dream world and will attach onto your character's face. And if you don't blow into the microphone to get it off you, then you die and you lose a life. But that's not the only thing that's on the screen. Those are your lives. That's the amount of sleepy seeds and or coins that you've collected. I have collected pretty much all of them. That's your health meter. 1, 2, 3 hit points. That's the objects that you need to collect in order to complete the level. And that is your time limit. I've never run out of time before, so I don't know what happens, but the main actions take place on the bottom screen. So let me show you how it works. Now before I go any further, I have to say the control scheme is actually rather complicated. Like, not complicated, but it's very bizarre. Those are portals that take you to the... Yes, game, I know that. To the next part of the stage. Also these, before I push it, you can tap it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times, and it will respawn. I have to warn you about this right now, though. Do not stand on the respawn point, because then it'll rematerialize right where your character is, and it will kill you, because it will rematerialize right on top of you, respawn right where you are. That will kill you instantly. It's happened to me on numerous occasions by accident. But you can push it by automatically coming in contact with it, like this. Yes, I know, game. But it's mainly used to cover up pits and or hazards. That's an example of an object that you need to select to open up the portal. Chumpagate. That's a pretty awesome reference. Those are objects that need to be poked in order to get rid of them. The big ones take a few more taps than usual. Small ones take 1 tap. And if there's a bunch of them, I believe they should... Yes, they disappear in a chain reaction. Seaweed! Seaweed needs to be sliced in order to be removed, because if you come in contact with it, it won't do damage, but it'll just knock you back. I like to do this. I like to slice it all in one go. That's just a little goodie spawning thing, just like a little object that spawns a goodie. In the first level, it's going to be health, nothing special. One of those dice things you see in cars. That's a valve. Sometimes you'll, if not most times, you'll see them needing to be pressed, needing to be activated by a switch like that. Come on. I know this game. Like that, you have to activate it with a switch. Never license. Don't know why he has more than one license. And that is a switch that activates a temporary platform. They do not last for very long, especially in the first level. In the very first level, it's just a tutorial thing. I'll show off what it does. That's what it does. Like, it counts down by ticking, and when it ticks, you have a time limit, so when it's getting very loud, that you're wanting to get off the platform. That's just a spring. Springs launch your character. Pull down, and let go. You can change direction while you're on the spring before you launch. And for license, I still don't know why he has more than one license. First instance of an enemy. A jellyfish will not harm you directly. It just comes in contact with you and strangles you, but it does not hurt you, like take away one of your life bar meter. Doesn't take one off of those. But that enemy will. Any other enemy will. So keep that in mind. Those squares that show up on the bottom screen are health. The red ones restore everything. Like the red ones take all of your health, like they restore all your health. And we're on to the second level, but that's not what we're going to show off. I'm going to show off one of the variety levels. What I mean by that is I'm going to show you one of the levels that's actually different. Because this game is a variety platformer. Camera, please focus. Now in SpongeBob's third level, you go in a hot rod race. And he looks very bizarre. Another cutscene. Audio quality is again very questionable. Don't know why. Tap to clear the obstacles from SpongeBob's path. Rub over enemy erasers to defeat them. It's very hard to do it. You have to be like on point with this. I'm doing poorly. Because I'm trying to do this while I'm on camera at the same time. Patrick is out. I am doing poorly. Again, this is all timing. It's hard. Like, doing the way I'm doing it, it's hard. Try doing this on a computer, though, like an emulator. It's a nightmare. I believe it's Patrick... No, Plankton or Gary next. I can't remember. Plankton is next. Plankton is out. It's hard because the screen moves. God, come on. I'm doing very, very poorly. believe it's Gary's turn. Come on. Now in the GBA version, I should point out, you actually have a real health meter. Like one that you can refill, I believe, up to 5 hits. Instead of like this. Where is it? No, it's on the screen. I think in the very final race it is on the screen. But like you saw earlier, there's one that only lets you have up to 3 hits, which is the worst thing ever. I believe that's the entire race. Yep, we win. Time for the next cutscene. Wait, what? No, we didn't win. That was random. Well, anyway, normally I would win that, but because I did so poorly, I didn't win. And that's the camera's fault, because the camera refused to catch up with me. I guess I should show off one of Patrick's segments. Patrick's level drags on for a total of... His first segment drags on for 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, 4 segments. And the last 3 ones, they're long. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat that. They're the worst. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. I absolutely hate Patrick's first segments in the game. So instead, we're going on to his other segment, Patrick in Space. That's actually pretty good. Again, cutscene. Camera, please pick this up. There we go. Now we have to collect the parts for our ship. And since we're in space, they took advantage of that, and now we have 0 gravity! Well, we sort of do. Yep, there we go, 0 gravity. Yeah, the jellyfish change with every environment. Like in the superhero segment that I refuse to show off because it takes forever. They would be wearing like a cape, which is hilarious, and when you kill them, there would be like a little pow effect, which is hilarious. It shows off for every enemy, but it still is kind of funny. Jellyfish. That's an enemy that will harm you. Now we're going back to the start. Go down. Avoid the spring. That was a spring, by the way. Forgot to mention that. You want to go down here. There's a portal. That was weird. Another obstacle that can be poked. More platforms that are temporarily activated. Come on, no. Oh my god, yes. That's another example of the obstacle that can be poked to be respawned. But you have to push it. No, I didn't see you. Jerk. That is the first part. 0 gravity makes this so much better. The controls are a lot better in this level for some odd reason. Now I think normally that would be a 1-up, but you need to have full health, if I'm not mistaken. I think that would have been a 1-up as well. I can't remember. I'm not exactly 100% sure. I don't remember where everything is. I'm not a speedrunner on this game or anything. I love this game, but I'm no speedrunner or anything. That reminds me, there's never been a speedrun, to my knowledge, of the DS version of this game. Which is unfortunate. Just like there was only one speedrun of the GBA version of Ed, Edd n Eddy The Misadventures. Which has a very screwed up ending, by the way. A really screwed up ending. And no, I'm not even going to sugarcoat that. I'm not even going to pretend to sugarcoat that. It's very screwed up. Go look it up for yourself. Did I ever press that? Yeah, I think I did. Get out of there. Get out of there. I love the music in this level too. It's kind of ambient. In the GBA version, there's a lot more instrumentation. Like there's a whoa effect to it. I can't do it properly. You'd have to listen to it for yourself to see what I mean. Also, that right there, I can't believe that's actually part that you can actually walk on. I thought that was part of the background, not the foreground. No! Nope, didn't have to yet. There we go. I believe, by the way... Oh, that's a power-up that allows you to fly. Oh, wait. I thought there was an extra life there. Sometimes if you're gonna fly, then you're then you're gonna be able to... Oh yeah, you can knock enemies out with the giant platform, or the giant block thingy. The giant thing that can be pushed. But sometimes there will be I think there's one here, actually. So let me get that one up. I'm pretty sure there's one up. Yep, there's one up. There will be one-ups in the open. Oh yeah, there's a timer. Timers are to extend your time limit. Come on, let me get that. It will respawn. It will respawn. Get it. No! I need that. Not desperately, but I need it. There we go. It's not necessary unless you're actually running out of time. Like, it's very rare that you're gonna run out of time in this game. Like, it's very easy to actually... Minus one level, it's very easy to beat this game. Looking at you, giant plankton level. Get off me. Super jellyfish. That was so close. Because then I would have had to blow into the microphone to get the jellyfish off me, and that would have been very, very loud and obnoxious. Stupid robot. Stupid evil robot, come on. This part is kind of tricky. It's a weird jump, I believe. Yep, it's a very weird jump. Come on, get the timer. Turn around. There we go, made it. That is the Patrick in Space level, and that's going to be it for me for this review. Let me just quit out of the game. So, what are my final thoughts on CFTKK for the Nintendo DS as a whole, you might be wondering? Well, it's... Get the styles back in there. It's not the worst thing ever, but it's not the best either. Like, I love it to death. But that's probably because I'm a SpongeBob fan. Like, there are definitely better games out there, like the obvious Battle for Bikini Bottom game that's getting a remaster this year. It's not the best thing, but there's... Like, it's also not the best thing, but there's also Super Sponge on both the Game Boy Advance and the PlayStation. That's a very overlooked SpongeBob game that not a lot of people seem to know about. There's Revenge of the Flying Dutchman for the Game Boy Advance. That's one that a lot of people seem to forget about. But yeah, I'm going to wrap things up here. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.